In today's video, I'll walk e-commerce brand owners to a simple, beginner-friendly guide to Klaviyo, the ultimate email marketing platform for scaling your business. Whether you want to lower your acquisition cost, increase customer lifetime value, or generate consistent recurring revenue, Klaviyo is the key to building a powerful back-end retention system. Stick around until the end of this video where I will provide an exclusive bonus, a downloadable Klaviyo Basics checklist that will guide you through the essential steps to get the most out of your email marketing and Klaviyo.
So right now we'll do a simple, straightforward walkthrough and guide through Klaviyo, showing you guys the basics. So the first page you're gonna find yourself in is the home page, and in the home page you will get to see your business performance summary, and right here you get to see your total conversions. Your total conversions represent how much money your business or your e-commerce have generated so far, while attributed conversions represent how much your money have been generated through email marketing, your campaigns, your flows, your emails, your SMS. But always remember this: attributed convergence is not always 100% perfect, because let's say on Monday you could send an email to a potential client and a person might open that email, but he may not consider purchasing until Wednesday, and when he does that he may not go through the same email. He might go straight to the website and purchase, and that purchase won't be attributed to email. So this is why attributed convergence is not gonna be always 100% perfect. Conversion rate will show you the percentage of people who converted campaigns, flows, email, and SMS. You get to see how many of them being sent out and the percentage of conversion they were able to create. And right here, when it comes to conversion metrics, this allow you to see your business from different metrics essentially here. You could view things from order product, which is very good to help understand how to drive sales, or you could view things from checkout started metric, which is going to help you understand how to reduce your cart abandonment or funded order. This metric right here could help you understand and identify refund issues or canceled order. This metric right here can help you understand maybe you have some operational issues. So these are different metrics that will give you the ability to look at your business from different point of view, and you should utilize all of them. And when it comes to time period will allow you to see how much money your business generated through a specific period of time. You could put last 30 days, apply, or you could put last 7 days, apply. Essentially seeing how your business did throughout the weeks, the month, things along this line. So right below you get to see your top performing flows, and usually if you have all your flows created you get to see all of them here: the welcome flow, the abandoned cart, the active on site. And right here you have your top performing flows, where you get to see all your flows, the status they are in, how many of them been delivered, the order product, and also the recipient percentage, and also show you also your recent campaigns, showing the same thing: your open rate, your click-through rate, and your product order. So essentially this will show you your entire business performance summary, giving you a quick understanding of what's going on within your email. So next we have campaigns, and this is where you're going to spend most of your times along with your flows too. So campaigns is essentially, you could click right here, create campaign. You could leave this as it is. You could pick a date, Sunday today, draft date. You could either determine the type to email, send a target email messages, or start sending SMS message. And then right here your audience, you get to choose which audience or segment you will send your email or your campaign to. So let's press newsletter, next, and then right here you get to write your own subject line, but just put test, preview line, test. These usually the first things a person when he opens emails get to see. Sender name, usually you don't want to put a company name or a corporation name. It's easier for humans to relate to another human, so you want to put like a human name. Also the same thing for the sender email. Now you could either create a blank email or you could view the template library, so you could pick from all these different templates and things like that. Let's say this one, use this template. So right now you have your email template right here straight from Klaviyo, and you could edit them however you want. You could press images right here. You could replace it with anything you want. Let's say this, select, boom. You could delete this. Essentially you could do whatever you want here in terms of creating. You could add text. You could write whatever you want. You could add a divider, to make your email look more elegant and easier to read and understand. You could throw your products in too. This will show, you could show your product on a dynamic way or a static way, or you could show your most popular product by clicking this. And you could also determine how does the layout looks like. So it could looks like this. You can make it look like that. Essentially, you could play out with it. And you could even put a video if you want, right here. I'm just showing you this as all an example. But this is essentially what it is. You could add your social links below, Instagram, or you could do um add another icon. You could put Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, LinkedIn, whatever social media you want to add. You could add it all below, so people could find your social media through your emails. And this is essentially it. Also, you want to make sure you're able to look at your email from a desktop point of view, and also look how it looks from a mobile point of view. And to make it easier, you could just press preview and test, and then you could look at how it looks like on your desktop, and you can see how it looks like on mobile, which is very important since most people utilize their phone heavily and look at everything from their phone. You could even send a test email. You could put in your own email, just to see what the email look like, how fast it gets delivered, just to get a an understanding essentially. But we're not gonna do that. And from this point on, you could press next. Essentially, you have everything put together: your subject line, your preview text, your sender name, your sender email. You looked at it, how it looks like from a desktop point of view, but you also looked at how it looks from a mobile point of view. Very important. Then you press next. And then this is essentially the Klaviyo checklist. And you want to make sure that you have everything clicked on. You have your subject line, you have your preview text, you have your content, you have your Klaviyo logo, you have an unsubscribe link, and things like that. Now you could press schedule or send. Now you can either schedule when you want that email to be sent, the day you want, or you can send it right now. So let's press send now. So your campaign is waiting to go. And that's essentially it. It's very simple and straightforward. Next we have flows, and flows essentially is a place where you can spend a lot of your time, just like campaigns. So let's click browse abandonment. So when it comes to your flows, you could do whatever you want through utilizing these different actions. So for example, after you create your trigger, for example, this one comes to the browse abandonment. When someone view a product, within 30 minutes they receive an email, and you can even change the time delay here. You can make it hours or days. Let's make it day, add 2 days, which you don't want to do that. You want to make it as quick as possible. You want a person to view a product and forget about it, and then receive an email right after it. I'm just showing you this, guys, as an example. So after 2 days, this person is going to receive this email, and then if this person did not like this email, he could wait another day. You can send him another email, and then you could put another time delay, wait 2 days, send another email. This is time delay. This is the time delay. You could determine what time delay you want. Let's say 1 day, save, and then you could put an email, boom. And if not, you could put a condition. You could put a conditional split. So conditional split essentially works on a personal profile properties and behavior. So maybe a person clicked an email, so he might receive another email, or he might have purchased something, so he's gonna receive this email. Or a person did not open an email or did not purchase anything, so he might receive another email, which is very simple and straightforward. And that's what you guys want to do when it comes to your flows. Just play with different emails, different SMS, different logics, conditional split, trigger split, etc., etc. And you can even add in SMS if you guys want to. You can press review, turn on, but we don't want to turn this on. We could press exit. Now you could do the same thing for all of your flows essentially here. And then when it comes to reviews, reviews are gonna allow you to essentially get the most out of your product reviews with all your data consolidated in one platforms. So right here, you could automate review requests with emails and SMS flows. You could showcase top reviews in your emails or your website, making it very easier for you to do your work in one area. Klaviyo. Sign up forms, very important when it comes to collecting potential leads, so you could later on convert them through campaigns and flow. These are one of the main money generator, along with campaigns and flows. You could press here, create a flow, create a new form. You could pick whatever templates that you prefer, or you could create a template from scratch. Let's click this one, for example. Email subscriber list. So all the people subscribe through this pop-up are gonna go through our newsletter, or are gonna be collected through our newsletter. So right now you're seeing the pop-up. So this is the first page of the pop-up. So right now you guys are seeing the pop-up, and then there's different levels of the pop-up. After they could claim the gift, or they could skip for now. After that they go here, email opt-in, where they get to opt in their email. And if you guys would want to add more information, you can add another step, like a SMS opt-in. Make sure you guys add which list these subscribers are gonna be added to. Next, boom. Right now you get, so after they press claim your gift, they could opt in, and if they want or they desire, they could put in their phone number. But even if they don't have to, we already got their email, which is good enough. But if we get their email, their phone number, that means that's a client with a high potential to buy, which is very simple and straightforward. You could play with the pop-up style. You can make a full page. You could make it fly out like this, or you make it embedded. Very simple and straightforward. Now we go to audience. This is essentially where you get to see your list growth tools. I don't use it as often because it's not necessarily that important, but if you need to, there's tools you could utilize. Manage sign up forms, customize subscribers and preference pages, set up Klaviyo SMS, add subscribers, add a checklist, integrate with meta ads. Very simple and straightforward. List segments is also very important. This is where we get to essentially divide and segment our email list or SMS list based on their behaviors and characteristics. So you can press create a new segment. Let's press test, and here you get to put down the type of conditions or the behaviors that this segment essentially have. And what Klaviyo is going to do is essentially pull out all these people with the same behavior, the same characteristics, and put them in this one segment so you could email them, making it very simple and straightforward. Let's say what someone has done or has not done. Someone who have not placed an order in the last 30 days, or and someone who has not, let's say, open an email in the last 30 days. You press create, and then Klaviyo right here is gonna go find these people who belong to this segment and pull them into all one segment. But right, we don't have any people in our email list, but usually if we do, it's gonna collect all of them in one area right here. So let's press. But this is how you create a segment. Make sure that you research how to create segments online. The information is always there. I will make sure to make more videos on it, how to create specific segments and things like that. Profiles, I don't use it as often unless you want to look for someone specifically, but you really need it. Content. This way you just find your own templates or your own saved templates that you created, or universal content that you want to utilize in all your templates. you essentially set up this integration so your Klaviyo account is up to date with your products, so you could send the most updated product in your website. So when it comes to images and brand, you could essentially upload your different images, different banners, logos, and things like that, so you could utilize them very quickly. Coupons, this is where you create your own coupons. Create a Shopify coupon. So let's save save 20. Save for prefix. You don't have to add it. It's optional. Discount type, it could be a fixed amount, like say a value of $20 percentage, but let's do percentage. Let's say 15%. Apply to the entire order, a specific product, or a specific collection, or you could even give a person an option to get free shipping. You could choose the activation dates, whether at the same time or a specific date. The expiration to never after a certain number of days or hours or on a specific date. You go proceed, create a coupon. So as you can see, our coupons have been created right here. Analytics. So essentially with analytics, you could create a dashboard, and then you could basically essentially view whatever data you want essentially from here. You could, let's say, active on site. You could present the data however you want: bar, paragraph, line graph, etc., etc. But it's very simple and straightforward. Experiments, you don't really need to use that. Metrics, you get to see how your metrics are firing properly, which is very important. So some people in their email flows don't have certain metrics activated, and you get to see it here. For example, if you have the active on site flow, you click on the active on site metric to see whether it's being activated and the number of people who's going through it too on a specific period of time and things along this line. And this will show actually whether or not your metrics are firing properly. So this is very important. You go through them right here. Benchmark, we don't really use this often. You could utilize this as a way to compare your business to other businesses and see what is actually a good number or percentage to hit. Deliverability, here you get to see the health of your domain and your business. Essentially, you have a good domain, a healthy domain, which is very important. If you don't have a healthy domain, most of your emails are not gonna land where they should land, which is the main folder. They're gonna land in the promotional or the spam area. So it's very important to work on that. Customer report, you really need that. Conversation, this is where you set up your SMS essentially, but we're not gonna do that here. I'm gonna make sure to do another video on that. But this is essentially the full walkthrough through Klaviyo. Very simple and straightforward. And I will make sure to do more detailed video on each of these aspects and how to utilize them so you guys could achieve the best success.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video valuable, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And remember, you could grab the notes for this lecture and your Klaviyo basic checklist. Just click the link in the description down below.